Okay, ladies, so by now y'all know the drill. I am going to do voiceover. I'm just going to use one brush today. I cheated just a little bit and went ahead and did my brows so I don't have to technically use two brushes because it is a tutorial with just using one brush. Just know your eyebrows can be done with your contour shade. So that's another way to use your contour shades, right? So I'm going to go ahead and get started with our 3D brush today, and I'll do the voiceover so it's a little bit faster because I like to talk. Y'all know that. All right, so we're going to start with our contour. I like to start with that first just to kind of give us a good guide to work around, and that way we're not layering on our makeup. I'm using the 3D brush, and I'm using that pointed in to apply my contour shade. I'm just applying it right now under my cheekbones, just right under there to hug them. And then I'm gonna apply like a rainbow around my forehead. And I'm gonna try to leave like a triangle in the center of my forehead, kind of in between my eyebrows. Then I will just start at my ear and work my way down onto my jawline to give myself a slimmer looking neck and jaw area. Then I'm just going to use that fluffy round part of the 3D brush. I'm going to dip into my main highlight first. That is going to be applied everywhere a man's beard would be. Above my lip. Then I'm going to apply a little bit above my cheekbones and up onto my temple. You can leave your cheekbones blank and just use our lip and cheek colors because they also double as a foundation. Or you can use our highlight on your cheeks, and it kind of will sometimes accent our lip and cheek colors and make them pop a little bit more, make them a little bit brighter. So it's just personal preference. You do you. Now I'm just going to fan some up onto my forehead in that little imaginary triangle area. And I'm going to apply it on the bridge of my nose and down the sides of my nose and nares. Now I'm just dipping into my brightener, still with that fluffy round end, and I'm going to create that pie piece underneath my eye, so making that triangle. All about triangles on our faces, right? But it just is what helps bring that brightness and catch that light, and brightens up and features accents certain aspects of our faces. So we'll do that pie piece. We'll also add a little brightener to that triangle area. And then our Cupid's bow, our chin, and our smile lines. That'll also kind of help brighten up those features and accent them a little bit more. Okay, now all I'm doing is pushing up my contour to blend it out. I'm just going to go back into my main highlight and apply it to my lower lids and blend it out. Then I'm going to take that pointed in our brightener highlight and apply that just below my brow bone. That's really going to accent that brow bone and open up our eyes so much more. Then I'm going to take the pointed in still in our contour shade, and I'm just going to make a line down on either side of my nose, the bridge of my nose. The smaller you make it, the smaller it will make your nose appear. And then we'll just dip into that brightener again and stick that right there in the middle of those contour lines we just made. Then flip the brush around to the fluffy end to blend those out. Now I'm just dipping into our lip and cheek color, Desert Sunset, with the round fluffy end of our 3D brush, and I'm just stippling on my cheeks and then just kind of blending it out. We're just going to take our perfector sponge, or if you have a beauty blender, making sure it's damp, and we're going to dab it on our face, picking up any excess makeup and blending in all of our products. Then I'm just going to take my pointed end of our 3D brush into our contour, and I'm just going to contour around my lip line. There was a little bit of highlight left on there, so that was the face I made was because of that. But we're just going to get a little bit of that contour around our lips. That's just going to make them look fuller, more plump. And then I'm going to dip into Desert Sunset again and apply that all over my lips. And then our last step is taking illuminator. Today I'm using perfume number 4. Y'all, if you could smell through this phone, you would be in heaven. It smells so, so good. I applied that just to the center of my lips and then on the apples of my cheek and right beneath my brow bone, just to kind of highlight those areas and really make them pop.